Everybody, welcome back to the Bianconerizone. It's a live show, live at 5-ish. I'm Julian Gennady. With me is Alejandro Fancella. We will be previewing round of 16 Coppa Italia, Juventus against Monza. Firstly, dude, how you doing?
I'm actually doing great considering
Besides all
last
the stuff you
Friday.
just told me
What? Oh
before,
yeah,
your head's scrambling around, but that's okay. So that's good. That sounds good. Um,
yeah,
yeah. So again, well, the show is going to be mostly about previewing Monza and Juventus in the Coppa Italia. But obviously there were some other major things that happened today with the club. Agnelli and Nedved they had their send off or whatever, right?
yeah,
There's also a couple of things on going on in the market. I don't know if we'll touch on that, but we should
yeah.
just give a little updates. And then obviously, like I said, we're going to preview Monza Juventus. Um, Yeah, it's gonna be one of those things. So obviously, look at our poll question. Does a Coppa win? So Coppa Italia win, like the trophy. I assume that's
Yeah,
what you meant.
yeah, yeah,
Does a
yeah,
Coppa Italia trophy win make up for the season? I already voted. I said no.
yeah. I,
I
I
put
don't
no right
expect
away.
anyone to say yes.
Yeah.
I'm just. I was hoping someone puts yes so I can
Debate
yell
them
at them.
until yeah,
No,
say
not
like
even
nah.
debate. I will tell
Yeah.
them they're wrong.
Yeah.
There's no debate in this one. There's no debate in this one.
Yeah. So obviously, if you feel like it does mean something or it makes up for the season, let us know why. But answer the poll question, like the video if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel as always. Okay, before we get into the preview part, let's talk about the main thing that happened today for Juventus, and it's the managerial clear out and come in announcements. So you watched everything, or not? You watched a bunch of it. Give us a Cole's notes is.
Is it like a summary or like?
Yeah. It's like a company in the States that like summarizes books quickly. So give me a
Oh,
Cole's
okay.
Notes version of what happened today
Um.
with Agnelli and Nedved and Co.
Okay. Um, what happened? So I didn't listen to the whole thing because I was at work. So when the phone went off, I needed to pause it. And I not even pause it. I didn't have time to rewatch it. But the main point I got from that uh, presser,
Yeah.
and I made a video on it, is that I think Alcon had enough. Like he had
It
enough.
seemed like that.
Uh,
Yeah.
like going off the things he said, or like Agnelli said, I think he just had enough. Also on top of that, like the new board, which I made the video that will go out tomorrow, and after I pressed and video, I was like, because I ended the video with saying we have a new board. I think
Yep.
5 directors. They're gonna be there until they approve the financial year of 25. So they're gonna be here for 3 seasons or whatever, like 2.5, 3, something like that.
Three
Wait,
business years
one,
because
two,
23,
three business
24,
years. So yeah,
25. Yeah.
so however you want to say it. And I said, oh no, I ended the video with that. I said we have at the club at this moment in time two people who know how the footballing world operates. One of them is Allegri, and the other one is Cherubini, who is basically still a rookie in this game. He's still
Yeah.
new at it and at the big stage. And I was like, let's see how it will go. I clicked stop, and the first thing came in mind. I'm like, this is not good.
No.
This is actually not good because they don't have experience. Like they don't. And the members coming in, we did the background check, whatever you want to call it. They're all like great at what they
Can you
do.
name
Like
all five of them besides
no,
Scanavino and Ferrero Rocher?
no, 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 I can't. Now I couldn't name the previous one. I know who they were, but
But
I
there was like 10.
cannot. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
This is
True.
five.
But when you read the backgrounds, they're just good at what they're doing. But like, it's different. Like it's football. Like it's not
Yeah.
like it's a business, but it's a business like no other business. Because if I own Walmart, people are still gonna buy stuff because they need to live.
Yeah.
If I own a club and we're crap, people don't need to come to the stadium to watch it. They can
Nope.
live without. Like they can. So it's a different thing. So that puts a little bit of fear into me. I'm not gonna lie. That's one that puts fear in me. The second point that puts fear in me is the quote Agnelli said when he said like 50 to 60% of the squad could be made up by players coming through our youth setup in the next 6 to 8 years. I'm like, the vision is great, but that's not going to happen. And it should not be the case unless you can produce 10 Mbappes. Then, okay, I'll take it. But we can't. Like, nobody can. And even Barcelona in their prime. That's impossible to do. Impossible. Like, maybe Man U came close to that, you know, in 99 or whatever.
But would you call those guys world beaters?
No,
one was Phil Neville.
I know, but like they were great. They were very good players, you know. They were top notch, you know.
Yeah.
They dominated England, Europe, they were unbelievable. So that's not going to be the case. I like the vision that yes, you need to bring in players, and I've said it. Like out of the 4 we have in the team now, Fagioli, Sule, 4 and Junior.
Yep.
If one is a starter and one is a backup, a good backup, I'm already happy.
Yep.
I'm already excited. You know, like 10, probably not gonna happen. You know, but the vision is good.
The first team squad is 23 players. So if you're going by Agnelli's math, it's 12.
Yeah, and some people were saying, or like I saw not people like journalists, if you want to call them journalists. Oh, it's great. It's the Ajax model. That's not a great model. They're a selling club. They're a feeder club.
And they get dumped on quite a bit. They have like 1 or 2 weird years that they're good. And
so at one point, like they will have like a peak year, like the Champions League thing. You were like, whoa! They all stayed at the right moment, and then they're all gone. Now they're in absolute, not a mess, but like they're not solid as
they're not the same. Yeah.
We shouldn't be a feeder club. Like that's my biggest fear. Like we should invest, and hey, if someone wants to leave, great. We paid you 500K 6 years ago. Now you're worth 40 mil. Nice business, but it shouldn't be
every single player.
We shouldn't bring those players in to sell. But I like the idea behind it, also because you're not gonna reach that mark, like if you want to compete. So that's a fear. Maybe that's not really the case. And then you read the report from Corriere that Ferrero and his new man, they want to invest in youth, even more, which. It's good, but you need a mix with, how do you want to say that? With experience.
Veterans.
Veterans. And the third point that puts...
Can I stop you before you go to do that? Because I have a question about that. Yeah. So the vision is, like, going after Fresneda, right? A dude like that. And we were apparently... No, I'm just saying, it was looking at Garnacho, whatever, bringing up some of these kids. What does Paul Pogba think? He signed for 4 years. He's 29 years old.
I don't know. I hope, I think they probably told him no, when he signed. I guess. I mean, you have 4 youngsters now. I think,
No, but they did a
big press.
Paul Pogba had no idea who Illing Jr. was when he signed.
I get that, but we're not gonna that number's not gonna be reached. It's not gonna happen.
No. But that's their goal. But that's their goal, and their goal is to buy young. Yeah.
Okay, but you're not gonna bring in Barbieri into you know what I mean? It's not gonna work. They're not up to it now. I think nobody's gonna accept that. It's gonna be obvious that they're not ready for it. Maybe Sule is not at the club anymore next season. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't know. So, but yeah, I'm assuming they told them because we knew about this way of going last summer already, no? We were getting that vibe a little bit that they're gonna change it up in terms of
I get that, but we didn't know 50% was the vision now.
Okay, he said I believe. It's not. I don't it's impossible to do.
Yeah,
it's impossible to do.
Okay,
I don't know a club who competes and has that. I just. People say Bayern, how many Bayern players come from the academy? From their academy?
Their starting 11's pretty much all bought except for Musiala and Muller.
So, they like yes they go young at times and they
Oh, and
invest.
Kimmich. Sorry, forgot about Kimmich.
Yeah, but like
My bad.
they don't have 10. You like they don't
No.
like usually when you're in that situation, it means you are having a crap year. Like
Yep.
injury is not good enough, and you're just trying to do something.
Like this year
Like
for us.
yeah, and like for many like what's that Swedish guy player up top? I forgot his
Ilanga?
name. Ilanga and the right back or left back that got moved away but is on 4 mil now.
Brandon
Brandon,
Williams?
yeah, like they
Yeah.
came in a team because it was like, yeah, let's try, but they're not good players. Like they're just not
No.
levels. That I mean, so that's how you usually break through. And actually, that's the case for us this season. No, like
Yeah,
injuries,
100%.
players not performing, all those things. It's a good thing in disguise a little bit because otherwise, I don't think they would have come in. And the third point that puts a little bit fear in me, and maybe not, like you can look at both ways, is I think Agnelli today confirmed that Alcon had enough. Now,
Oh, yeah. I was going to
again,
ask you about the two things that, or the 3 jobs he lost today.
yeah, like again, 10 people don't walk away. Again, I will repeat that they don't walk away because they wake up and they be like, you know what, we should walk, and all 10 go, yeah, why not? I will lose my
Yeah.
job. No, they've been told get out.
Yeah.
Now he leaves all jobs, like everything. He's gone
Stellantis,
completely.
Exor, Juventus. Gone.
And I'm like, he doesn't strike me like that guy. Like
No.
like he doesn't strike me like that guy that is like, yeah, I'm rich. Who cares? I'm just going enjoy at the beach, 300 days out of a year, like just chilling. He doesn't
Yeah.
strike me like that guy. He absolutely doesn't. So again, it's my assumption, it's my belief. I think Alcon had enough in terms of, and he told him in terms of doing a job for the family, whatever, just lay low for a while. And then
Yep.
after that, comes out that he's suing journalists, which he should have done way before, but you're probably
Yeah.
not going to do that if you're in that. I say journalist. The
regard.
guy he's suing is not a journalist, it's a clown, but whatever. He's putting accusations out there, which, well, you're going to get sued for. Like, it is what it is. And now we can do that.
Defamation. Yep.
Yeah, and that's why I believe they've been told to leave, because I think a lot of things that will come out are also on a personal level, and they want to separate it from the club,
Yep.
and put things, clearly, like this is A, this is B. But he doesn't strike me like a guy that goes on a vacation. So you can look at it being a good thing that Alcon is like enough, done, or you can look at it, what the hell did they do? Like,
Yeah.
because he's your cousin, like he has shares, like I mean he's part of like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like good, but maybe not so good if you think deeper than just on first sight.
The way he went about it today, though, it was very professional.
Yeah,
Like it was a good proper send off. There was no welcome. You know what I mean? Like I don't think there might be some resentment from what's his name? From Agnelli in the short term, but like to be honest, he had to go. He was bleeding money out of the club. I'm not just saying it was him by himself, you know what I mean? But he was heading the finances that made Juventus bleed money and made Alcon subsidize his mistakes. Right?
Yeah.
So I get why he got kicked out. I'm not saying he was a bad president. Great. He was good. He kicked off 9 wins in a row. How can you say that's bad? Right? But it's time to go, in my opinion. But like you, what is Ferrero Rocher going to do in 3 years? What is he going to write? Like he's going to write off Fresneda for 30 mil? No.
No.
That's his release clause, right?
It's weird because but the guy or the journalist was assuming like that a lower offer could be accepted, which is very strange.
Anyway, like a pure business guy, not a football ID talent running or helping out with the business. You go up to him. Let's say Cherubini says, "Hey, Ferrero, can I have 20 million to sign an 18-year-old right back who plays for Real Valladolid?" Do you think that guy's going to say yes? Or do you think that guy puts the name away, Fresneda, and sees 18-year-old right back playing for a shit team. Like, do you know what I mean? What are we looking at here? How is this gonna work?
I like the perfect scenario would be like he comes with a name
Yeah,
like and he does the numbers and he'd be like, does it work? Like because he doesn't know. Like they don't need to interfere with Cherubini
intervene.
because he's the only.
Yeah,
Yeah, or like don't put him in harm's way and let him make decisions not based on the good of the team but the good of the books. Like it needs to go both ways, of course. But like you cannot tell Cherubini, no, you cannot have 20 mil for him, but you can have 10 mil to buy Kastorp. Like that's like because it's cheaper, if you know what I mean.
yeah.
But the hope is that they don't, because I don't know. I don't even think they know who Valladolid is. By the way.
Yeah, that's my
But
point.
my hope is that he's like, oh, 18-year-old. Okay, do you believe in him? Because you're the scout, and he's
Yeah.
pretty good at it. You know, the players coming out are because of him mostly. Okay, 18. I hope he does the numbers and be like, okay, 4 or 5 years, that could be 50, 60. Cherubini says probably, yeah, he's that good. Okay, let's see what like that. I think that's the way it needs to go. No,
I think
because
there will be a
nobody
lot
knows.
of convincing having to be done by Cherubini to get his players in. I think this is going to be a struggle to get certain players in.
Fair, but if that's the policy, I mean,
Yeah.
coming in with an 18-year-old looked at by many clubs, I mean, if you need to be convinced by that, then
But that's my point, though. He doesn't see Fresneda. He sees 18-year-old, right? Like 18-year-old player from a shit team in Spain that he's never heard of. He's a banker.
okay, what if he comes and be like, what do you think you will accept? That option? 18-year-old with sell-on value, or the option 60 million Savage 28, 29 in a few months?
He's going Savage.
I don't believe you will.
Absolutely, he's going Savage.
I don't believe you will. I think they will go cheaper, younger.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'm not saying I would, but like if I was a banker and I knew Savage, I'm like, huh, we can make a lot of money here.
That's
just
true.
in, yeah.
But if you're a banker and you saw the numbers at the club, you're probably not going to be like, oh, 60 mil, we're never going to see again.
Yeah. Okay, I have a question. Do you know how like Abramovich cleared all Chelsea's debts?
Yeah.
I'm not saying is Elkin clearing the debts now, but like is he helping clear the debts now? So we start fresh?
I don't know how that's, I know Abramovich did that. I
Yeah.
don't even know how that's possible. I'm not going to lie, because if you're rich, you just make a lot of debts, and then when you wait for it, it's like, oh, hold on. You're like, yeah, I'll pay it off. Like, I don't know if it works like that. I don't believe so.
Chelsea's
Because that would
acting
be
like
very easy, no?
Well, Chelsea acts like it's working.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, but they're signing players to that row contracts, so
Yeah.
it's easy for them. Yeah, I don't know how Chelsea are getting away with this because they spent more in a few months than the entire Serie A last season. Like it's insane.
Yeah.
It's insane. Like
They're sending out 8.5-year contracts. That's how they're doing it.
yeah, that's
8.5,
weird.
dude.
But even Manu, like you texted me that article. I'm like 29. I'm like, oh, hold on. And these players, why the hell are you signing these things?
Yeah.
Like, that's mad. That's Joao Felix did that.
Yeah.
Or the other guy who signed for 10 years for it was Niguez, no? So didn't he sign a 10-year deal or like? And then after that,
With
UEFA
Atletico?
said no. Yeah, one of those alleged
Probably.
players signed like, and I was like, why would you do that to yourself? Like that's ridiculous.
So Mudryk apparently makes 97K a week plus bonuses that he can reach. He's gonna make that for 8.5 years. He has no leverage anymore.
No, they will probably go off the goodwill of the club and be like, yo, in 2 seasons, we need a new contract. But if the club is like, screw you,
Yeah, that's my point.
you're stuck. Again, they probably cannot say screw you to every player because nobody's going to ever sign for you guys anymore then. So that's the leverage the manager and the player have. And going off Mudryk history, posting, it probably will get ugly if it comes to that point at one day.
Yeah.
But yeah. Like, we signed Junior until 25 on cheap.
Yeah, exactly.
Which was very strange. We did, should have been longer, but not 30. like 26, something like that.
Yeah, just at least maybe like 3
By the way,
years.
I
Not
don't want a
two.
club. I don't want my club to do those type of deals ever.
Okay, so you don't want a Fresneda deal? Well,
No,
if
no.
you what's the
Yeah,
ideal
yeah, but
Fresneda
not
deal?
until 30. Not
What's
at
the
10,
ideal then? Like, it, what's your ideal for Fresneda deal under this new, under the way we're thinking now?
What do you mean length of the deal?
Length and amount.
Okay, I'm not sure. I think like again, I've seen him 75 minutes, so I
Yeah,
don't know.
but
Like 15 to
Arsenal,
18, I will take.
yeah, but Arsenal, Dortmund, and Newcastle, who have
I
a lot of
don't.
money, are coming in.
They do. I don't believe Dortmund are gonna spend. I don't even think Arsenal are gonna spend 30 mil on him. But whatever. I think 80, 18. I think 20ish. That's already again. I've not seen much.
Yeah.
But the length of the deal, 4 years, like standard, normal. Keep it simple.
Okay.
Because he can be a flop, and you want like it is what it is. And if you're good enough, you will re-sign. If not, you will make your money back. Like it is
Yeah.
what it is. Like 8-year deals. That's like imagine having players like 50% of our squad on 8-year deals. We will be sitting
I'd
here
cry.
crying.
Yeah.
You will cry. So you don't know if, for instance, I mean, you could come in and be amazing. You could come in and be just average, and then what?
Yep.
8 years. You know, it's tough. Like it feels like Rugani at that deal.
Yeah, I'll give
Or
you
like-
another thing. Depay signed a 5.5 year contract today.
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Like his that I think that's his longest deal ever with a club.
Yep.
And it's
And
with
he's
Atletico
29.
Madrid.
I think he's no, a year younger than me. He's 28.
Yeah, he said like I needed that back.
He's
Nobody
28.
was giving him
5.5 year
5.5.
contract, and Atletico was spent 3 million on him. So they have to pay 3 million to Barcelona, 5 years or 5.5 years, or 5.5 years.
Yeah, I saw that. I thought
Why couldn't we do that? That's my like.
you want
That's crazy. Why not?
No, I don't want him.
If we're playing 3-5-2 now, why not?
No, I don't want him. He's 28.
Fair.
I don't
whatever.
trust his
That-
knees anymore. And he
Whatever.
lost a few things. So no. But
Whatever.
I get why. If
Yeah.
3-5-2, I get it. But like not him. A profile, okay, but not him.
Yeah. Okay. So that's the hierarchy of what happened today in terms of management and new boards.
I will read out.
Yeah, go ahead. Read out.
I will read out. Yeah, because I put it on. I forgot. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Hanin
Go.
says, "Let me play devil's advocate. We're already at 6 players from the academy. You forgot Keane and Pinsolio.
We spent 40 million.
Wait. Yeah. Aneli was talking about long-term, 7 years. If those players stay, Fajoli will be 29 million. Okay. Throw Pinsolio in the bin. That's one.
Yeah.
Get him away. I hope he leaves. I don't actually love anything what he stands for. Like he's annoying. Like, I'm not gonna lie. But do you believe again? 6 players need to be here until they're 29. They need to be that good, you know. And like you said, we bought Keane.
Yeah.
He was ours. We got. I don't know what we did, but whatever.
We sold him and we bought him for more.
Yeah. But when he says 50%, I mean also starters. Like most of them are bench players, you know.
Yeah.
Pinsolio.
There's not one
Fajoli.
starter if you think about it.
Yeah.
There's not one starter if everyone's healthy.
Yeah, and he said third goalkeeper will still be academy. Good, but it doesn't need to be a clown. Like could be just
Yeah.
a normal guy. Like just
Yeah.
just a normal guy, not a guy who tells a kid who realized his dream to not go celebrate with the fans. Like it could be just the normal guy, you know.
Yeah.
It is what it is. He doesn't need to be 36. Like he can be 20. Like a third goalkeeper is never gonna, he's never gonna play unless something absolutely ridiculous happened. But at that point, the club will probably get a free agent who has experience and don't play the third goalkeeper. Like that's
Buffon
the
probably
most-
out of retirement.
Yeah, like that's what happens most time.
Yeah.
No, like you
Yeah.
sign.
Well, Milan
someone-
did that, right? They got Mirante.
Yeah,
when
like you,
Magnan
like you
went
don't
down,
play
yeah.
your third goalkeeper ever.
No.
You go out and get someone else because he's a third goalkeeper because he's not good. Like he's
There's
just
a
there
reason
because-
why he's a third goalie.
Yeah, so I get that he needs to be an academy player, but needs to be, but it's good for the list. Like it makes sense for the list because he takes up a spot.
Yeah.
and he doesn't take up a spot on the field ever.
Also, that third goalie, if it's a youth player, will be making way less than Pinsolio.
Yeah, I just don't like the guy. I think he's
Yeah.
gone at the end of the season. I'm happy for it. I just can't
Nice.
stand him.
Yeah. Now that now that we're done talking about the hierarchy and new board of directors and new way of life at Juventus, no more Agnelli, no more Pavel Nedved, sad for me. But let's talk about. We already discussed Fresneda, so I don't know if we have to really go into it a little bit more, unless you want to go into that potential
I
deal a
don't
little bit more.
I don't think we're gonna get him. So
Okay, so you think? Let's go into the chat. There's 25 people. Do you guys think in the chat that we get Ivan Fresneda from Real Valladolid, who have quoted the release clause at 30 mil, and he wants to move in January, which is the big thing, right?
yeah, because you need to make your move now. Like
Yeah.
if you really want him.
Okay. Obviously, we have right back or right wing back issues. So right now, Weston McKennie starts there. So it'd be probably a good idea to try your best. If you really think this guy's the real deal, try your best to go get him. That's my opinion. There's something else I saw. No, wait. You talked about the Chris Smalling thing earlier this week, didn't you? That's obviously a no. Yeah, that's hopefully a no-go. But now, wait, no, there's something on Friday happening, isn't there? With the club and behind the scenes.
I'm not sure.
Is Friday the 20th?
Yes.
I think there's something going on behind, like with the board as well. I think they're having a board of directors meeting.
Oh, it could be. But like like you said, it's a 20th, and there's no real like urgency behind this deal. Like it's talks with the agent, and not even the biggest sources are talking about it. So I don't know.
No, I know. I'm saying like if you think this guy's the real deal, go and do it. But I'm curious to see this new board of directors. If the meeting is on Friday, because I'm pretty sure they said something like that. I want to know the direction of this next phase. But I want to hear them. I want to hear it come out of Ferrero Rocher's mouth.
I don't think he's gonna say it, or like he's gonna come out and say, "We're gonna go young and whatever." You know, I don't think they're gonna do that. Okay. I think they will go very obvious, or like very, you know what I mean, like usual stuff. Yeah. Like he did today.
Yeah.
I know fans are. He said, "I know fans are up in the air. They don't know what's gonna happen." But we will bring the club back to like just standard things. I don't believe they're gonna come out and be like, we're gonna sign young players, or like, I think we all know that's the direction the club is gonna go in.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Oh, that's what Hanin's right. The 20th is the hearing. That's what it is.
And not even the full hearing. It's like but never mind. It's way too complex. Like there's a lot of elements to it. I don't even get it.
Okay.
I don't think a lot of people do. Like even the people who write about it, they
have to write about something though. Yeah.
Yeah, but they mix up dates and the wrong hearing on that day. Like it's a mess. Like nobody. It's very hard to follow. Like I'm not gonna lie, it's very hard to follow because it's that hearing, that investigation. Then there's this, there's that. It's all over the place. I don't get it.
Yeah. Okay. So basically the transfer markets are going to be quite low key, if that's a correct word. Like there's not going to be a Pogba bomb. There's not going to be any of that stuff in the coming, obviously the rest of the next 2 weeks and in the summer. I can't see it happening. Like that McAllister news, I think that's gone. I think that's not even a thing, and I think the Savage news is just the Savage news. It's done.
Who was the previous one?
McAllister.
No, I think we won't get linked with one of those guys in the summer.
We'll get linked. We'll get linked.
One.
No, but that's what I mean. We'll get linked, but we're not going to get them, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I need to see. I need to see what's happening with all these hearings. Again, I don't think the hearings and all the investigations it will take longer than a few months.
Yeah, for sure.
So I don't know. I don't know. Like so many players are gonna walk, so they don't have youngsters to replace everyone.
Yeah.
They don't.
Like Di
So
Maria's gone, Quadrado's gone. That's what we know.
Sandro's gone.
Sandro's, well,
They're not gonna. They're not gonna keep him on 6.5. Like there's no way.
but what if he plays 40 games? Or whatever
They're
it
gonna,
is.
They're gonna lock him up so Allegri can play him. They're not gonna do that.
Okay.
Like
So
that's
he's gone.
bad business.
Yeah.
That's horrendous. Like Paredes is gone.
Yep, Paredes is gone.
Rabiot's probably gone. Like a lot
Yep.
of players are gone. Like,
That's 5
and
already.
You don't have 5 youngsters who are ready. The youngsters in the team now are not even 100% ready.
No, they're not.
Like you cannot do it. So they need to do some signings. Like there's no. How do you want to
Yo.
say that? Like there's no messing about. Like there's no option. Like
So Locatelli was retained. Like he has to be bought. What happens to Moise Kean this summer will be interesting because he has to be bought. Whatever happens,
I think we're gonna try to sell him.
yeah, I get it, but you have to deal with that. Milik, obviously is gonna get re-signed. Like he's gonna get bought. Yeah, there's a lot of question marks going into the summer. That sucks. It's all like little
there's
stuff
no-
too.
They're not like again, like you said, it doesn't mean we're gonna sign big names, but like you need to sign. Like
Yeah,
there's no option. Like you don't have enough players to start the
Yeah.
season. It's that simple. Like, there's no other option unless you're gonna re-sign everyone on a cheap deal.
and
which
plus you
they're
want to
not
get,
gonna do because they are free agents. They can get their last big paycheck.
and
so-
then obviously the questions about Bonucci and Rugani.
Yeah.
Is Coney de Winter coming back to start or not to start, but to fill up a spot?
Maybe.
Oh my
But you
God.
still need a starter.
No, I know this is crazy. There's no plan. What's the plan?
Yeah, the plan needs to start now. Like now
Yeah.
there needs to be a plan.
Remember when we first started the channel and the plan was, 3 years we'll be back or something?
I told you. Remember, I said I said I want to talk about 3 years from now. Like we don't even have that option because these guys are gone. Like there was
Yeah.
clear, there was no direction. Like it was all freestyle again. So let's see what the direction is gonna be now. You know.
The board, like you said, is done in 2025 as of now.
I think
So the best
Yeah.
thing we can hope for is a 2.5 year plan.
the biggest change, and I'm getting more and more convinced about it, is a coach. I don't think Allegri is gonna be here next season. I
Okay.
don't believe it. I just don't see it because
Because
everybody's gone.
you cited his not friends, but like his friends. His friends are gone.
I think he
His
said,
ma-
"I'm gonna write it out and then I'm done."
yeah.
I
You might as well
think- I
collect the
don't-
paycheck. Yeah, they're not gonna fire him now.
No. He has still a deal, but I think they will figure something out. You know.
Yeah.
Because if the reports are true that he wanted to walk in January, you know, why not
Yeah.
in the summer? Because I think if they're gonna force him to get even more young players or like get an 18-year-old kid out of Valladolid and start him,
Yeah.
I don't think he's the man of the job for the job. Because if everybody is like, Mikeni came back and he replaced Fagioli, whilst he's just crap. Like
Yeah.
like ever since he came back from injury, I'm not gonna lie, I forget that he's on the pitch. Against
McKennie.
Napoli, I forgot he was on the pitch. It was a shit game, but I just forgot he was on the pitch. Like after the game, I was like, because someone in the chat said, I'm like, oh yeah, he played.
He played in the whole 90 minutes too.
Like he's anonymous and he gets the job or like the plays. Like Fagioli is out, like out of nowhere, he's out. So I think if everybody's fit, these guys are gonna play very few minutes again.
Yeah, and I think we knew that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But like next season, everybody's gone. There's no option. Like
Yeah.
and I don't believe I don't think he wants to do that. I don't think he wants to go another season doing that. I don't believe that. I just don't.
Especially his baby Rabiot's going.
My hope is, and it's not gonna happen, that we do something completely out of the box for us, and we just sign someone maybe unproven or get someone unproven, no ties with the club. Doesn't come out with this is a DNA and all those things because we don't have a DNA at the moment. Like
No. No,
we don't.
nothing.
Like we don't. So I just
You're grasping
it's
at
not gonna happen.
straws. You're grasping at straws if you think it's Pogba and Bonucci.
Now the positive thing is because that I wanted to say previous. There will be no fighting in the boardroom who's going to be the manager because nobody has a clue
Yeah,
what to talk about it. But previous it was, oh, Paratici wanted this, Marotta this, Nedved this, Agnelli this.
yeah,
It was a mess. Now there's nothing. It's Cherubini and his new mate, but he doesn't really have any
he has no idea.
background. So it's Cherubini's way. Like if he comes out with a good PowerPoint presentation,
Yeah.
and he says, this guy, why? Slide 2, slide 3.
Yeah,
This is why. And they're like, wow, because they probably saw a lot of presentations over the course of their lifetimes
Yeah.
with their backgrounds.
yeah.
I think they don't have an option. They need to listen to Cherubini because what do they know? They don't know anything.
Remember when
They know
we
numbers.
thought he was leaving too? Is this not like the perfect scenario for him?
If he gets told that, okay, it's you now, and you probably get a new buddy,
Yeah.
with you can maybe pick him out or like advise us. Then it sounds like an ideal situation, no?
Yeah.
Going off the wiretaps.
Yeah. He's not gonna.
He wanted to quit like
Yeah.
many times apparently. Because he's a big advocate of don't sell you players just to make a little profit and balance out the books. Just
Yeah.
play him. But yeah, it sounds like a perfect opportunity. No, like clean slate. You're making basically the decisions. You're basically
I was gonna say this is his blueprint now. This
you're-
Juventus team will be his. Will be all him. At this point.
He can set the direction if it gets approved, which
Yeah. That's the thing. Who knows now?
sure. Yeah, I mean,
We'll see after the first signing. After the first signing we do, we'll see what's going on here. That's my opinion.
Yeah. And
If it is Fresneda, then it'll be like, okay, we're ambitious enough to do what our goal is.
Yeah.
If it's Karsdorp, then it's the same old shit. Or a guy like Karsdorp.
I agree. And again, I don't need because I don't know how many players are leaving free agent or whatever. 6, I don't know. I don't need 6 18-year-olds from Valladolid.
No. No.
There can be like if you sign a few youngs, you need to have proven, not even do I say proven? They don't need to be 28 and have won every single trophy out there. You know what I mean? But maybe a player like McAllister,
Yeah.
He's still young. Yeah, okay, he won the World Cup, but
He's
what
ready
I mean?
for the next step.
Forget about him winning the World Cup. Let's say the
Yeah.
World Cup was this summer, and you didn't
Yeah.
know. Like those, you need to add something to it,
Yeah.
But it cannot be Chris Smalling. It just can't.
No.
Not even as a backup. You have Gatti as a backup. In worst
Yeah.
case scenario, Rugani's not going to leave, or Bonucci. Well, you keep him as a backup. We need a main starter, and it cannot be Chris Smalling, who I still believe is not a crap player, and he will probably do a job for a few games as a backup. It is what it is. But to compete,
It also can't be 22
No.
mil on Kivior.
yeah, same. Like if it's 10 million QER for a backup position, because I don't believe he can be a starter
No.
for what we want to do, or I hope we want to do.
Yeah.
But just Chris Smalling, like these names, to be honest, we're being linked less and less with these type of names. It was
Yeah.
worse in the past. It was worse, like much worse.
Yeah.
We were getting linked with every free old agent out there.
Dzeko. Every summer.
Yeah. That yeah. Good old Jaco.
He scored again today.
Yeah, he cooked Tonali. Like he cooked him. Was mad.
Also, ever since I wanted Tomori, I was like, you're an idiot for not picking
you
Canada.
jinxed him.
I jinxed him big time. He sucks.
He was. I didn't watch the full. I had it on, but he
Yeah.
was bad. He was
Horrible. Too funny. That's what you get for not picking Canada. Shame on you. Anyway, let's move on to the preview now because we can talk market all we want, but we won't know until something happens. Like we have no idea until a sale happens or um a purchase happens. So let's move on to Monza. Um, do you want to just like it's Monza? It's round of 16. It's at home, right? It looks like we're not starting our best players, or are we
Well,
starting our best players because of the injury? The injured players, or yeah, the injured players are still not in the lineup tomorrow. Like Pogba's back training, Vlahovic is back training, Cuadrado's back training, but they won't be available tomorrow. So
no.
what I saw or what we saw from Sky Sport, obviously take that for what it is. We haven't seen the Agresti or the classic 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time Giovanni Albanese tweet. But Sky Sports says Perin to start in goal. Again, 3-5-1-1 or 3-5-2, whatever you want to call it. Gatti, Rugani, Danilo, McKennie, Fagioli, Paredes, Moretti, Illing, and then Sule Keane. I think if you're looking at this, it's fun because they're young.
I don't think.
Or
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be this.
yes, I understand. But
It's too
looking
much.
right now at it, it's all four of those guys, and it's Gatti, and it's Rugani. I don't think that's happening.
Nah, it's too much.
Yeah. Um, I see Keane starting, but
I see King starting. I see
yeah,
Sule starting. I see Fagioli, Miretti, one of those starting.
yeah,
Um, but you will add someone else to the mix, like
yeah,
Alexandro or Kostic or
yeah,
whatever. Like he will. I don't think he's gonna go that way.
yeah.
Um, I wouldn't be mad if he goes that way. By the way.
If this is a
Um,
starting 11, I'll be fine with it because it's fun.
yeah,
It's different. It's
Seen
fun.
I've seen the main guys absolutely get smoked last week.
Yeah,
I don't want to watch that again. Like I don't want to see those players. I just
yeah.
don't. I just don't want to see them. See them. Excuse me. You can make a case. You're probably gonna lose because Monza are picking up.
Heating up. Yep, they're heating
Yeah,
up.
and maybe you're gonna lose. I would be less pissed if we lose tomorrow with that lineup than compared to last Friday. I would, even though I know we were not gonna win a trophy. I wouldn't be mad about it.
No,
I want to win it, but if we lose with that lineup tomorrow, I'm not gonna lose my mind because I'm
nope.
still pissed about what happened last Friday.
Yep.
You know, I want to win the Coppa Italia, but if at the end of the season we won the Coppa Italia, I'm still not gonna be happy. I'm
And
just
that's
not. I'm not gonna lie.
33% of the people who answered that question said yeah.
Like if we scrape forward, I don't know what happens in Europa League. You get around further, or whatever, and you win the Coppa Italia. At the end of the season, I'm pissed.
Yeah.
I'm actually pissed. Like in 20 years from now, I'm not gonna be but we still won the Coppa Italia. Yeah,
Remember that
great.
2023
But
Coppa Italia?
yeah, I don't
Do you
remember
remember
Coppa
Pirlo's?
Italias.
Do you remember Pirlo's Coppa Italia?
Yeah, I
I
remember
do.
because it's fresh in my memory. But
Yeah,
like in 30
true.
years from now, like we didn't win it until Allegri came for like 20 years or so.
Yeah.
Nobody gave it them. Like it was the main goal was the title. Like that's it.
Yeah.
I think the Coppa Italia is fun if you add it with the title.
Yes.
If you don't,
It's
and that's okay.
dominance.
It could also be fun if like you're Liverpool City and you just miss out on the title, but you win the Coppa Italia. I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, it is what it is. It was a tough battle, you know.
If you're close.
Yeah, kudos to
Yeah.
them. They were the better team, but you won the Coppa Italia. We go again next season.
Yeah.
That's not the vibe now.
No.
Like we won it with Pirlo, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
I was happy because it was an intense season, but I was like, yeah, I don't know. It felt, you know.
You know why I liked it? Because the young kids did their job. And it was exciting.
Yeah.
And it looked
I
like, oh my God, something's going to be happening. Like Kulusevski and Chiesa were cooking.
false hope.
Yep. Yeah. New coach came. False hope.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I want to win it, but I wouldn't like if that's the lineup tomorrow when we come out and we lose. I will be disappointed,
Yeah.
and I will probably have things to say. But compared to last week,
Nothing can
it's
get
not
worse.
even no, because like if we lost last week, I can accept that. 2-1. They are the better team.
Yeah.
It's 5-1, man. It's 5-1. Like that, I'm gonna remind longer than winning the Coppa Italia in 30 years. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm gonna remember that result much longer than
Yeah.
like I'm being serious because with all due respect to Napoli, we shouldn't be losing 5-1 to Napoli ever.
No.
And we did it. I know it happened once, but it shouldn't be happening with the team we put out there. Like it's unacceptable.
Remember that
Coming
2023
from an
Coppa Italia
winning
win?
streak, by the way.
Yeah. And no goals against.
That's the crazy part. Yeah, you go.
Remember that 2023 Coppa Italia win? Yeah, it's the same year we got banged 5-1 by Napoli.
Yes, I probably will say that. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
That I will never like. I will keep that Milan game in my mind for a very long time.
This one or last year's?
This year's.
Okay.
This season one. I will keep that in mind for a very long time because that was just disrespectful to everybody watching and everybody actually traveling and buying a ticket. That was absolutely disgusting.
Did we have a shot on goal that game?
I don't know. Maybe the first few minutes, yeah, Milik, I think, from
Probably.
way out of the box.
Probably.
But that game was.
I just want to know
disgusting.
because the one in January last year, we had no shots on target. But we tied
that was
0-0.
also bad.
But we tied 0-0.
Yeah.
And then we got Vlahovic the next day. Because they're like, enough of this.
Brutal. But,
Sorry, also,
Yeah,
before we
I'm
go and talk about Monza's team, I told you this, I think, I texted you this today. We bought Vlahovic 355 days ago. Him and Chiesa haven't played together yet.
yeah. I mean, yeah. Chiesa tore his ACL, but like he should have been playing earlier. And then
355
Vlahovic,
days.
Yeah. It's mad.
And they probably won't, I don't know, they're not playing tomorrow. And maybe they play Sunday.
Nah, I don't think.
Maybe.
Vlahovic's gonna be there.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna be.
It's going to be a full year without them playing.
Oh my god.
A full year. And Vlahovic has been on the team for 6 months. More longer now. No, a year. Yeah, a year. And
Yeah,
Kiss has been on the team for 2.5 years.
Crazy.
Crazy. Horrible.
I'm gonna get it right with never seeing Vlahovic, Di Maria, Chiesa, Pogba.
You're 100% going to be
on the
right.
same- I'm gonna be. I'm willing to put money on that at this point, like because someone is gonna be injured at one point.
They're all going to make the bench, hypothetically, on Sunday.
Okay, yeah.
No, I'm
maybe,
not saying they're going to play together, though. I'm saying they're all going to make the bench.
But yeah, the bench, yeah, maybe yes, but someone like they're all fit, and then I don't know, pre-training, a little knock,
Yeah, Di Maria's going to
niggle.
stub his toe.
a little. No, they report it as a knock, and then it's like
30
10
days.
days of rest,
Yeah.
and then further tests. Like he's gone for 2 months, like the Shilio, like 3 months or 4.
He's
I don't
back.
know how. From what?
October 6th. That's the last time he played
For
a
what?
minute.
Let's keep it.
If he doesn't make the bench until February 6th, that'll be 4 months out with a knock. With a knock.
Oh my god! I think at this point I believe it's like an experiment because it cannot be real.
Yeah.
He was a free agent. Oh my.
Yeah, he was gone. Like you literally had the chance to say no.
I cannot believe we did this.
If Allegri was not the coach, he'd be gone.
Even if Allegri was the coach, the board should have said, "Screw you."
No,
he's
I get
gone."
it. No, I get it. But
Like a real board would have told Allegri, "No way. We will
Yep.
bring in a new guy. No
Yeah.
way. Not even if he wants to play for free. It's done. Get him. We moved them. Like we moved our players, and they're still at the club. They came back, and they're part of the team. And according to agents, aka Rugani, they're part of the project. Like key. I'm like, dude. He moved to Rennes, moved to Cagliari,
Same
got
season.
benched, came back. He's not part of the project. Like he's just not. I cannot believe he says that. And there's one person who keeps interviewing him and pisses me off. Every single week, like every single time Rugani plays, you can bank a lot of money that there will be an article about his agent speaking on Tutto Juve.
Yep.
Every single time. You can bank money on it. You're not going to win much because it's a given. but you can put money on it.
There's
It pisses me off.
there's one agent I know by like first name that's not like it's not Rafael Pimenta. It's Davide Turquia. It's because of Rugani. I have no idea who anybody else is.
He probably like it's his only client. Excuse me. At
Probably.
this point, it must be like the
I could
amount of time he puts in.
Should I waste my time googling that? No, that's for fun. I'm gonna do it. But also, I was looking at Monza's team, and we discussed this before we started doing this. They're probably playing their starting 11 or like their best 11 possible.
Yeah, I think so.
So they're gonna be. Sorry, go ahead.
No, most of the times those smaller teams in the Coppa Italia, they go full strength or like almost.
Yeah.
Because why not?
And
like Cremonese did the upset.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Torino, Parma almost pulled it off. Should have pulled it off. It's crazy. It's crazy. So you never know. Atalanta plays tomorrow at 3 my time, so you never know like what happens.
They both play at the same time, 3 o'clock.
No, 3 my time.
Oh, they're the earlier game.
Yeah, and
So
then
it's
it's 1
9
on
a.m.
6 my
What the
time,
fuck?
and then 9. Yeah,
Weird.
great for the fans.
Yeah. What the hell? Who's
Embarrassing.
going to a 9 o'clock Thursday game?
If you're unemployed, you know,
Oh my god.
take a day off. I don't know. Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, like it could be an upset. By the way,
Could
it's still
be.
an upset if Monza beat us. Like I know
Oh, for sure. It doesn't matter who's playing.
it's an upset, you know, even though we lost over there.
Yeah.
It's an upset. I want to win because I don't want to lose games, but I don't have a good feeling about it. As I don't have a good feeling on for Sunday, but I still believe we're gonna beat Atalanta somehow. But I don't have a good feeling about it's gonna be a good, convincing win. I just will find a way. I think one more time, again. The fact that you're googling for 2 minutes tells me
I can't
quite
find
a
it.
lot.
I can't find it. But it's a fun fact that he is worth on transfer market €2.5 million, and he's supposed to be at his prime age, 28.
He's worth less than his wages.
Yes.
He's on 3.5. Nice.
Yes. Yes.
That's crazy.
That's
insane.
it is what it is right now. Anyway, let's get into Monza's. I don't know. This is who they started against Cremonese on the weekend. I'm gonna ask. No, you know what? These are recognizable names, so I'm not gonna do that game with you. Usually, I do that game with really like random
Oh yeah.
relegation fodder teams, but you know some of these guys. Di Gregorio, the goalie, he came from Inter. I don't know if he's whatever. He is who he is. Itzo, who I thought was getting banned
hate
for
him.
something. I thought he was getting
I
banned
don't
for
know how
something.
I thought he was in jail. Like,
Yeah, that's what I mean.
couldn't
That's what. Yeah, I thought he was. He came from Torino. Still playing. Pablo Mari, who got stabbed, but is still back before Pogba is playing a game. Starting, probably. Luca Caldirola. I think I remember him from another team. Birondelli, not Juventus's, obviously.
imagine.
Euro Cup winner Pessina. And I don't know if Rovella or Ranocchio will play tomorrow, but these guys had Jose Maquin playing in the last game, so I don't know if one of our guys on loan will be playing.
What happened to Rovella at Monza?
I saw he was hurt. I can give that a quick Google as well.
Okay. No. Because he was having a good
He had a good start.
season. Before the World Cup, he was playing well. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
The left wing back is actually doing quite well for Monza. It's Carlos Augusto or something like that. He's had a decent season. Wait, what is that? That can't be right. Unknown injury, 22 days. He got caught by the unknown injury.
Ah. Oh, he fit right in. Like, it's a pain in the ass, those unknown injuries.
Those unknown injuries suck.
They're the worst.
Okay, this guy's 21 years old, and he's already had a laundry list of injuries.
Yeah, he will fit right in. You don't have hope J Medical will fix that? No?
No, since last year, he's had 5. Also, I'll call him I'll call the unknown injury a muscle injury. So since the start of last season, he's missed 21 games from muscle injuries.
Yeah, I think you mentioned that last summer. In the
Yeah.
summer, on a show. I think you mentioned that because he was
So
out for a while at
yeah.
Genoa. I remember.
So is he the solution?
A lot
And
of
he's
people
saying he's
think
back
so.
for this one. We'll see. Um, and then up top they got Petagna, Caprari, and Churia.
Actually, I'm gonna be pissed if we concede to that, but whatever. I'm sorry. Like,
Where's that
come
guy who
on.
scored against us? Oh, Gitger. He
If we
scored
get
against
dunked
us.
on by Petagna, I will be a little pissed. I'm not gonna lie.
But they got hookers coming on the bus if they
Oh
win.
wait, oh yeah.
They got extra incentive. Where's our incentive?
We got nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
That money.
Funny. Anyway, we can go to our member sponsored part of the show where we throw
You
a
know
hot
what I was
take.
thinking?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because I was thinking about the league because you brought that up, and I was thinking about the Sanitana situation. This league is going nowhere. Like,
It's horrible. It's horrible.
It's I've never like imagine I don't know who in England sacking their coach and 2 days later like, you know what, buddy, I still you can do the job.
Do you know what the like the not the tweet but like the headline was? He's in the list of potential candidates again. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? The list. You just fired him. Why is he on the list?
But in Italy, you're fired, but you're still on the payroll. And if they recall
Yeah.
you, you need to say yes. If you say no, you get cut without pay. That's how it is in Italy. Because that's why they
Really?
come back. Because yeah, they want their money. If not, they need to cut you at the end of the season. Before, like, at the end of the season, you can walk or something with pay. Or no, I don't know. But, like, if they cut you, you're out. You know, you don't have the money. So, I mean, if you're... I'm sorry. I will be like, screw you.
Yeah.
I'm not coming back. Like, imagine... I don't get it. Imagine walking back
Pirlo.
and training. What's up,
Like
guys?
Pirlo. Like, we fired Pirlo, and like, oh, Max Allegri actually went to Real Madrid.
Yeah, but
3
these
days later.
players, like...
Hey, Andre, you want to come back?
But the players, like...
Yeah.
oh my God. It's a mess, but whatever. It's
Like,
Serie A.
on Sunday, they lost, right? Salernitana or whatever. They lost 8-2.
Yeah, 8-2.
Yeah. So after the game, coach gets fired, Nicola gets fired. Then let's say fringe player who should be starting says, "Yes, I'm gonna start playing more because I'm actually pretty good." And then Tuesday happens. Oh, Nicola's back, and you're like, "What the fuck?" Like,
But this still doesn't top Genoa because they did it
3
for
times.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the season, like sack, bring the next guy in, sack, bring the next guy in, sack, start over.
It was always like what Zamperini or some guys. I always remember like Ballardini,
I'm like-
Zamperini, like
Like what? do you
Palermo
think,
too.
Like, I think they sack him and they think they're going into the mountains in Asia and they're just gonna do some, you know, those movie stuff.
some praying. Yeah, they're gonna go pray.
I don't know what, and they come back and they're like Pep Guardiola. I don't know. Maybe they need to do what Sancho did
Yeah, he's back.
because he's back and everybody's pumped. So who knows what he did in the Netherlands? I only know one thing you can do in the Netherlands, but
And regain happiness.
yeah, it's probably not gonna help post game if you need to take a little
Yeah.
piss.
Oh, too funny. Okay, let's do our hot takes and then our predictions, and get out of here. So
Okay, I'll have a hot take.
the hot takes are sponsored by our members. Consider becoming one. Like the video if you haven't already. Go ahead.
Miretti will get his first goal.
Holy fuck! You're just like leading on.
Yeah, I need to get it right at some point. No,
Yeah.
I think
People-
it's tomorrow.
Yeah. Everybody, get your hot takes in as well, and we'll read some out. My hot take. Is it hot? We're gonna lose
Because you
tomorrow.
always predict to lose. It's not
We're gonna
hot
lose
anymore.
tomorrow. Yeah. So okay, I'll change it. I say we're gonna concede 2 goals tomorrow.
Yeah, based on last
I
week
say-
and the predicted
yeah.
lineup.
I say we will concede 2 goals tomorrow. Um, doesn't I don't care who. They're scoring 2 goals though.
If we get scored on twice by Petagna, I'm not doing any show. I will refuse to do anything for the channel that day.
I'll be on.
Yeah.
I'll be on, and
Good
I'll
for you.
laugh because again, what happened against Napoli? I didn't want to cry. I laughed. I chose to laugh instead.
You cried before the live.
I crow. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you're saying Moretti's going to finally get his goal. I'm saying we're conceding at least 2. By the way, I was right with my last hot take.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, predictions now. People, again, you can also predict in the chat whatever you want.
We're gonna win 2-1. Because in the Coppa Italia, we play freely. Feels like no pressure. Usually the team plays better for some reason. I don't know why. Because I do believe it's the cup. It's less pressure. So I think we're gonna win 2-1.
Do you remember when you said that last year too? And we did play a little bit more open, and then we played Fiorentina and scored a goal without having a shot on target.
I know. I'm right. You're right. But against those smaller teams, we
Yeah.
usually
We play more
then when
freely.
it gets
Yeah.
to the semifinals, then you need to get a
Corto
little bit
muso.
serious. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just yeah. That.
Yeah.
Don't do nothing and make the final.
Yeah. So there you go. You got a 2-1 win. You said Moretti's scoring at least 1. So who's the other goal scorer?
Oh. Phew. You know what?
You're gonna say Sule.
I'm actually gonna say Sule. If they're all gonna start, they're gonna score. So Miretti and Sule.
Yeah. Okay. And then you don't care about the Monza goal scorer?
As long as it's not Petagna, I'm cool with it.
Okay. Cool. I kind of hope it's Rovella. That'd be fun.
Oh, imagine getting scored on by Itzo. Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
It could get
we
worse
have
than
before,
Petagna,
haven't we?
actually.
We have
I
gotten
hate
scored
that
on by
guy.
Itzo before, though. I'm pretty sure. He scored for
Imagine
3-0
getting
before.
scored on by a drug dealer.
Yeah,
That's mad.
like he literally is, and he looks like one
Yeah.
too.
Oh, boy.
Okay, I'll go. Since I said that we're gonna lose and get 2 goals conceded, we're gonna lose 2-0 tomorrow. I don't think we score a goal. I've seen that lineup. I've seen the snake bites. 2-0. Again, nothing. No one, or I've seen nothing to prove otherwise. You can say yes, we shithoused our way to 1-0 victories, blah blah blah, against inferior opponents. Monza is better than the teams that we have beaten recently, except for Lazio and Inter. So it is what it is. So I say 2-0 Monza
Yeah.
victory. Embarrassing. I'm basing this off the lineup I saw.
Yeah, it's fair. But
Yeah.
I same. I based it on that. Because we'll play freely, less pressure.
Yeah,
Those
fair
kids
enough.
have no pressure. So, yeah. Also, I want to end on a good note for us.
Oh,
DiMarcio says Tottenham have made an offer, a loan plus obligation to buy based on certain conditions for Zaniolo. Zaniolo will be allowed to leave Roma in January. So,
lovely.
good news, guys. No more,
Where's Justin?
no more Zaniolo links.
If you have Twitter,
Didn't
go on
even
Twitter.
play this season.
Yeah.
Okay, good for it.
If you have Twitter, go on Twitter underneath or quote tweet that from DiMarzio and add Justin's name to it. Everyone, do it. Because I'm gonna do it.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna do it probably
Beautiful
right.
news.
Yeah.
No more Zaniolo links. Actually, the season is going good.
I have a question. How much was that the obligation for? Did it say?
No. Wait, let me check. No.
No.
Don't see a number, to be honest.
Okay. I just want to know because we were quoted at 50, weren't we? If it's like 25 or 30, there's a problem.
Because?
No, I'm just saying, like, why were we quoted at 50?
Oh, because he's not signing a new deal now. Like,
Yeah, well,
there's no
he
talk.
never was, I thought. Or
Yeah,
was-
I know,
yeah.
but like now it's a year further almost.
Oh, okay.
That's why they're trying to sell him now to get.
Yeah.
The only thing is, the links with us could finally stop at this point.
Yeah.
Great news.
Is that a Conte guy? No, they're playing for past Conte
I
now.
think Conte is gone. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
so
Conte
they're
is gone.
playing past Conte at this point, right?
It's Paratic. Yeah, I don't know who
Yeah.
they're gonna get. Maybe they will get Gattuso back. Almost back.
Oh, they're gonna sign Allegri when he walks.
Good for them. Hopefully he brings the Chilio and all his buddies with him. Bonucci, Rugani. Like the whole crew.
Are they planning for either Son or Kane to leave?
The way season going, I think Kane is gone. Like, why would he stay? Like, come on.
So
You need
I
to do
think they're
something by your
planning.
career.
Yeah, they're
Also,
planning
Son
for
is-
that.
Son is horrible this season.
This season he's been bad, yeah. But they got Kulusevski, and Lucas Moura's walking at the end of the season. They got Kulusevski, Kane right now, Richarlison, Son, and possibly Zaniolo. That's actually that's actually not bad.
If Kane leaves, that front line screams 10 goals combined. If
Oh, yeah.
Kulusevski is not fit,
Oh
it's
yeah.
bad. Like,
Yeah.
finishing wise, besides Kulusevski picking up at Tottenham, it's bad.
Yeah.
There's no goals in it. Like, just none. But
Oh my
hey,
God.
it's not
That's
my
the-
problem.
Yeah, that's the perfect team for Allegri to go coach.
One Kulusevski cross for Richarlison every game.
But that would be Kulusevski's worst nightmare because that's the coach who kicked him out.
I think Allegri walks and he retires. I think he's done.
Yeah.
He's not gonna
That's funny. Anyway. Well, yeah, it's good news that we ended off on that Zaniolo to Tottenham, most likely. Anything else you need to say?
No, I made a video that will come out tomorrow
Yeah.
on what
Go
happened
watch.
today. There will be a post-game live with Julian for sure. Not sure if I will join because I have stuff to do. No, not because of the result. Because I will do a reaction, but presser, all that things. So I'm not sure if I'm able to join, unless it will be a later live, but we'll see. And then Friday, just a video because we're gonna record a podcast for Saturday. Saturday preview, Sunday, the usual stuff. And then he says
Atalanta.
maybe they don't buy Kulu. They're gonna do it.
I
because
think they have to, no? Oh, they're going to get Champions League.
No, it was last season. They made champs.
Oh,
That was the goal.
that's what triggered it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So they got him. Yeah.
They just need to make. They're gonna do it. Like if they don't do that, those fans will burn down that new stadium.
I don't think they're going to do it. You think they're going to get top 5 or top 4?
No, they made top 4 last season. It's done. Like that was the goal.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I
thought you
think
meant
they're
again
gonna
this year.
resign. They're going to sign him. I mean,
Yeah. Well, I thought it was an
mean-
obligation where they have to.
yeah, it was almost an obligation. They're gonna
Yeah.
sign him. Like, why wouldn't they? Like, he's their best player basically. At the moment, the way he plays. No,
What's that?
I think Kulusevski is their best player at this moment in time.
No, Kane is still.
Yeah, but performance-wise, Kane
Okay,
is
performance,
stinking
yeah,
out the
performance-wise,
place. Yeah,
it's-
no talent-wise, just performance. And I don't
Yeah.
believe Kane is gonna be there. Like he would be an idiot if he stays at that club.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got to go.
Like he's going down. I want to say like Alan Shearer, but like he won a title. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be less.
Yeah.
Like he has nothing to show for, like nothing, like an Audi Cup preseason.
He's got
That's
a
it.
he's got a World Cup Golden Boot and he's got a Euro Cup final. Ist.
Yeah, it's not good.
Oh,
Like,
and a
it's
Champions League
something.
finalist.
Nice.
And a Premier League
That's
finalist.
mad. Wait, oh no, no, wait, what?
In the Leicester season, I think they finished second, no?
No, a third. Arsenal topped them. No,
Oh, did they actually?
I think they still. I think so. I think they still made it.
I thought I just
past them.
remember
No.
Chelsea tying. I remember they were beating Chelsea and then Hazard scored 2 goals and then they and it was like, "Oh no, they're not challenging Leicester anymore."
I don't know. I could be wrong. I still think Tottenham finished third that season.
Yeah,
like,
probably.
1 point, yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I don't put it past them. And they lost
I remember that game as well.
Yeah, Hazard was sick. I was gonna say, Tottenham went to a final, fired Mourinho before the final, and then played the final and
yeah.
lost. So it's just them. It's the history.
Yeah, Keane was right.
Yeah.
It's their history. Like it's actually their history. Oh my god. I think their last cup win was like 2008, 7 or something like that. The League Cup.
Oh yeah, one of those like they play like 5 trophies a
Yeah.
season, so yeah.
Like if you don't win a cup with Conte at the helm, it's not looking good.
No.
It's not looking good.
Yeah. Funny. All right. Well, again, go watch Ali's video on the board of directors and the management up top video tomorrow, and his take on that. There's some of it today. We chimed in on it, all the ins and outs, comings and goings. But yeah, we get to wrap it up now.
Yeah, we can wrap it up.
All right. Thanks all for watching, listening, whatever you're doing. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please follow us on social media, on all social media platforms, at bianconerizone, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff. And follow Alejandro at AlejandroBZ. Go, like I said, go rush on Twitter and tag Justin right now at Justin Sofro on the Zaniolo News. And if you want, tag me as well in it because I like to laugh. At Chinati151 on Twitter. Thank you all for watching. Peace out. Enjoy the game tomorrow.
Ciao.